object representing something to give it an entirely different meaning, and it's usually more significant. Symbols are used every day in movies and books, and even the emoji app on your phone is symbolic. Um, I started thinking about stuff in my life that would represent my past, my present, and my future self, and I thought of 3 symbols and 3 objects that would do so. So my first object is a compass to represent my past self, because I look back at my past self and I think of a girl that is lost, and I think when I finally became 18 years old, I was like so desperate to get out of the house, and I was ready to leave Orlando, and I just kind of like jumped and did things, like I wasn't thinking it through, and I found out like very soon after that it's very hard out there, and to support yourself and like to go from your friend's house to your other friend's house is not very easy. So when I look back at my past self, I thought of a compass, because I was kind of lost, and I was unaware of like the world and like what was out there, and I was just kind of desperate to like get out of home. My second object to represent um, my present self is I chose a book, because I feel that like at my age now, I know enough that I've went through a couple of things, but at the same time I'm still learning, so I thought of a book. Um, I think that I learn things every day about myself, and I'm continually learning about myself, and I'm learning how to be more independent. I'm learning how to pay my bills. I'm learning that I don't really know how to cook, and I need to learn how to cook and manage my time. I see myself like transitioning from an early adult to like from 18, 19-year-old to like a 25, 26-year-old, and pretty much being an actual adult and not playing games. Um, the book is kind of just to represent that I'm learning stuff about myself every day, and just trying to be a better person than when I was younger. My final object for my future self and what I would like to think of is a butterfly, because I want to look back and like be very proud of myself, and I want that I went through a lot of stuff, and I worked really hard, and I'm able to be the best version of myself. My goal is to be completely independent, to be able to help my family instead of my family helping me, and and to have a career and a lot of positive things going for myself. So I have goals for myself, and it's what motivates me every day. It's what gets me out of bed and keeps me going. And so my final object that I chose was a butterfly. So my 3 objects are a compass to represent my past self, a book to represent my current self, and a butterfly to represent my future self. Symbolism is very important, and it's used every day, like the app that I mentioned, and books, and cell phones, and movies, and clothing, and anything you could think of uses symbolism. Um, I thought these items represented me the best way that it could represent me, and you could probably think of some odd items or objects yourself that could symbolize your journey throughout life. Thank you.
Yay!
Yay. It's very good, but the butterfly part